So you want to own a laundromat? Here's what you can expect. Excuse me, sir. Are you making a profit from this place? Why, yes. I make a little bit of a profit. Well, I won't be back. Hey, bro. I bet you make a killing off this place. No, not really, but, you know, it's an honest day's work. Hey, man. How much is the water bill here? Man, no offense. I try not to, I don't discuss, anything like that with my customers. Hey man, you got free Wi-Fi? I've looked around and I can't find the password. Yeah, dude, should be on the wall back there. Yeah, I know it's 1 o'clock in the morning, but are y'all open? Yeah, we're 24/7. We stay open all the time. Whoa, what are you doing hitting my machine? Man, I put 4 quarters in this piece of crap and it won't start. Oh, dude, no problem. You know, our number's right there if you need to call us, or, you know, if we're not here, but I'm right here. You know, let me get your money back. See what's up. Was it this machine you were using? Yeah, bro, why? Dude, there's no money in it. Dude, I swear to God, your machine just jammed up and took my money. Let me put some soap in my machine here. That should be enough. Yes, that really happens, and it happens quite often. This looks like a great place to take a bath. Now mind you, I've been cleaning this laundromat every day since this pandemic started. We used to clean it every other day, and it honestly seemed like it stayed cleaner when I cleaned it every other day. Now it's just a mess every day I come in, and that's just a part of the business. Comes with the territory. You can see my favorite. People leave their pop cans and spill on the tables, but I couldn't even begin to tell you what that is. Dryer sheets are my favorite. We put these bags out to help people, but you see what I end up with. And that's just a part of life. Part of owning a laundromat. I know I mentioned the negatives about owning a laundromat. I gripe and complain when I come into a mess or when someone spills soap everywhere, but in all actuality, that's just a part of owning it. I act like I get mad. I expect it. If it wasn't a mess when I come in here, I'd think something was wrong. But with that being said, I can 100% confidently say that I believe that a laundromat is a perfect first investment for a beginner investor. The reason I think that the laundromat is such a good investment for a beginner investor is as long as you can get your foot in the door, you don't have much overhead. You don't have to keep anything in stock. Heck, you don't even have to hire employees if you don't want them. You don't even have to be here if you don't want to be. Look at me. I spend maybe 7 hours a week at my laundromat taking care of it, and that's because I want to. There's still room to hire somebody to come in it. I could probably hire someone and I could be down to 2.5, 3 hours a week just coming in here and taking out coins or taking off money. You're investing in something that you have to keep clean. You have to make sure your customers are satisfied and make sure your equipment's maintained. That is the three things that a laundromat really requires. And a person with no skills whatsoever can at least achieve two of those things. You can keep it clean and you can keep your customers happy. Maintenance, you may have to contract it out, but when you contract your maintenance out, work alongside your maintenance person. Learn, pick up those skills. Those skills are going to be invaluable. "14 years ago, my parents bought their first laundromat. When they bought it, they knew absolutely nothing about laundry mats. There was more machines out of order than there were machines working in that store. And they just, they kept it clean. They kept their customers happy. And in the meantime, we dove into the machines, learned how to fix the machines, did what we needed to do, and never had any no formal training whatsoever on working on any kind of washers. Laundromats are a great investment for the simple fact of they can be made to fit your schedule. They can be made to fit your pace, and they can honestly provide a wealth of income, depending on how much work you put in it. Laundromats can be passive or they can be active income. I operate mine as a passive income. Another great thing about laundromats is for new investors. If you are a new investor, then most likely you still have a full-time job working for someone else. Now, I am able to work my full-time job. I work 84 hours a week. I work a week on, week off. I am still able to take care of the laundromat and work and not lose any of my time. I'm still able to go out and run the roads. I'm still able to go out on the lake every week. I think it's a great place to start out with employee management. You're not going to have employees working huge long hours. You may get in a bigger store where you need to run a couple employees throughout a week. You're able to learn scheduling. You're able to learn payroll. You're able to learn taxes, insurance, workers' comp, and etc. And then you can take those skills and apply them elsewhere as you invest. The more skills you have in your investment tool belt, the more profitable your investments are going to be. People always seem to think you have to have $100,000 in the bank account to be able to invest in something, and that's not true. No. Yeah, it definitely helps. That's for sure, especially with the speed of your investment. But there's many ways of acquiring something. You can do owner financing. You can get loans from the bank. You can find an investment partner and do all kinds of. There's all kinds of other ways to invest. In all honesty, owning a laundromat has been great. Yeah, it's been good income. No, we can't live off of it. Is it money that we would have never had? Yeah. But I tell you what, so far, owning this laundromat has allowed us to go on cruises. It's allowed us to do multiple vacations to Florida. Heck, it's bought us a boat and redid the boat. Yeah. I would like to own 3. I think if I could get 3, sorry about the lighting. All these lights keep going off as I drive by them. But I'd like to own 3. I think with 3, me and my wife would be set. We could hire employees to run them. We could just put it on cruise control and let it cruise. That's why I think the laundry business is such a good business for a new investor. It's a place to get your feet wet, and if it's not for you, there's always an exit strategy. As long as you don't overextend yourself, ask an astronomical price for your business, you'll most of the time be able to sell it. Because if you're buying a laundromat, it's probably already established and you're just taking it over. I'll make a video later on in the future going in depth of how we purchased this laundromat that we have, how we intend to purchase more, how we intend to raise capital. But there are ways to get into laundromats with little to no money down. Something to do, say you found a laundromat for sale, you've not called and inquired about it or anything like that, go grab you a load of towels, because everybody's got towels laying around. Go grab you a load of towels and take them to the laundromat and do them. Split them up in different machines, split them up in different dryers, and that's going to tell you a few things. It's going to tell you how well that's going to give you time. It's going to give you time to look around the store unaccompanied. You're not going to have someone breathing down your neck. You're not going to have a realtor with you. You're not going to have the owner with you. You're going to have time as a customer to go in and really check that store out. You're going to be able to put your clothes in these washers and see how they do. You're going to see other customers doing clothes. You're going to see if there's no customers in there doing clothes, especially if it's supposed to be, you'd think it'd be a busy time of the day. You're going to be able to see how well the dryers perform, what kind of maintenance that these dryers might need, these washers might need. You'll know a bad bearing when you hear one. The bearings in a washing machine roar really loud. A rule of thumb is you should be able to carry a normal conversation with the washer running and not have to think about it. If you can't hear yourself talk at a normal level and a washer's running, then most likely there's something wrong with it, or it has a bad bearing. And the same thing with dryers. A lot of times with dryers, your bearings won't go bad as much as your rollers go bad. Easy way to figure that out is reach in and lift up on the dryer. If the drum flops around really easy, then it's got bad rollers. This is going to tell you, has maintenance been done to the store, what shape the equipment's in. So there's all kinds of angles to attack this. And it's also going to tell you the price of each machine. You're going to see if that store's overpriced, underpriced. Now my suggestion also is, if you are a new investor and you're investing in laundromats, if you make it to the end and you buy one, and it's underpriced, and it's a underpriced store, the machines are cheaper than what they should be. Leave it at that, and work on your laundromat for a couple months. Put your touch on it. Paint it, clean it up, spruce it up, fix machines. You know, make it more inviting, and you know, show that it's under new ownership. And then once you do, the way we look at it is, when we do something big, that's when we'll change our process. So I've had this crazy idea, and I've had it for quite some time now. I've talked myself out of it a couple times, and I think with the YouTube channel, this is the best reason and the best time to actually do this. I'm really considering building what I call the remote laundry attendant. So what the remote laundry attendant would do is, these days, you know, the people get in here, they're all up and down this row especially, they throw their trash literally everywhere. The remote laundry assistant, I could get on it from my home, get on it from wherever I'm at, turn it on, control it from where I'm at, and I would be able to sweep up this entire floor and make this laundromat look a little bit more presentable. Because imagine if you, what would you rather walk into? A laundromat where the machines kind of looked used a little bit, you know, that's understandable, and the floor was a complete mess, or a laundromat where just the machines looked a little bit dirty, but it looked like somebody had swept up. I mean, I just think it's something cool, because you sometimes get that one customer that comes in here and makes a god-awful mess, and you have to waste a trip coming down here just to clean up dryer sheets. So I think if this video can get 100 likes within a week, I think I might do that, and I'll record the entire process, put all my parts, put all my plans and everything online on my YouTube for everybody to use. Now, I'm not going to disclose too much information because I've already got the plan and the idea in my head. I think it'd be just something great to do for YouTube. It'd be such a cool project. But in my laundromat, I think there would be a steel box under this chair right here, bolted to the ground. And the way it'd work is, when I was ready to clean, of course I'd get on the cameras and look, make sure nobody was in here. I'd probably build an entire interface to where I could look at all my cameras while looking at the camera on the remote laundry attendant. But it would sit back here, there'd be a trap door. Whenever I was ready to use it, I'd turn it on, maybe put a sign up that said, that would light up remote laundry attendant in use. That way, you know, people didn't freak out, but the lid would pop up, it'd come out, do its stuff, come back in, and the next time I was at the laundromat, I'd just come in, empty it out. So, I've got a pretty good idea about it, I think. I think I could do all this less than $500. I think that'd be a complete and awesome investment. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video. It helps the channel out. Thanks and God bless.